What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. I think this is the last one. It may not be the last one that I post or edit and post, but I think this is the last one that I'm technically listening to in this order. This is Trust by N9ne featuring N9ne, and so I'm gonna pull up the lyrics, have them in front of me. But if I know anything, one, we already know N9ne's flow is crazy. But if I know anything about N9ne, his flow and speed is crazy as well. And I'm gonna need some help from you all on this one, from the lyrics and everything that's going on. But this is Trust, and so can have some insight and some thoughts around what this song may be themed. But let's dive in and just really enjoy just these guys and their talent and just the craft in the song that they produce. Let's get it.
Focus on it every single day. I want to figure out a way to get ahead of what I think I know is coming. It's obvious you got a problem if you're always trying to make it seem as if you've never been afraid, then why you running? I can never look at what I do the way that other people can and walk away. I can't be separated from it. Sticking on my neck is how I made it where I'm at. You want to cut it up again and they can never take it from me. I'm outlanded.
Really quickly, I was gonna say, just based off of like the atmosphere from this beat, it's very eerie. And you know, NF does his thing with these instrumental or these like stringed instrument beats, orchestral beats, but then also N9ne, from what I've heard, at least recently, he's had some kind of like eerie songs and sounds as well. And so immediately it's like, yeah, this is just like it sounds like it's going to be the perfect collaboration of just like two of their vibes, if you will.
Separated from it. Sticking on my neck is how I made it where I'm at. You want to cut it up again and they can never take it from me. I'm outlandish, take chances, gotta get it while I can with my damage. My sanity could leave it if it vanished. Don't matter to me, I'd still manage. Guess you could say I'm at an advantage. My vantage point can be quite lavish. Got so many cadences, no way to pick one. Which bag is my hand in? Depends what mood I'm in. Oh no, I'm in a mood again. Lord knows I'm a hooligan.
Hey.
Losing it, who can get gruesome with you if it comes down to it? You can bet I shoot direct, diffuse the threat, and then wonder why the music has a huge effect. Could it be because I've been the go-to when it comes to depth? Cause I'm the one that they be calling when the people get fed up. I want the music with the visuals. I got them in debt. For any part of me that want to make it hard to get set up, but take away the happiness, it can be kind of pathetic. But when I look at everything, it's trying to give me a headache. You gotta be honest, I've really been the cause of it. Get it? Cause I can see a side of me you never see. You can tell when I'm at the breaking point. I finally had to sit with the devil. I went into hell and I asked him what the problem is yelling. He tried to get me to live with them, even call me a sinner and told me
We're going back. This is crazy. This is crazy. Just what he's talking about. It was some of the schemes earlier of when he was talking about. It's just like saying he can switch up the flow so many times. It really you don't know what hand his bag is in. But then also it just depends on the mood, and just as he's doing that, just the nuances of switching up the flow. And oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy.
breaking point, I finally had to sit with the devil. I went into hell and I asked him what the problem is yelling. He tried to get me to live with him, even call me a sinner, and told me everything about me doesn't feel like a winner. So I continue when he's telling me I might as well give up. I took a moment, thought about it, feeling caught in the middle, but got offended when he told me I would live in the canon when I could never leave it. Even if I made it to heaven, he found a way to get me back and send a demon to get me. I'm like, hold up, I don't think so. Skin and bones, me, my ego. How's he look? He don't eat much, let him starve. I don't feed him, I just beat him. I just leave him in his room, in a fetal. Let him cry, let him yell, let him scream. I don't need him. Lift off and I'm ticked off my pitfalls. I latch on to like a pit dog. I sit calm with a sick thought of a sitcom with a life I live. Life I live's more like a sci-fi flick. I hide in, wanna watch, dive right in. My silence doesn't mean I'm dying, just means I'm careful with the time I spend. So look what I
Yo, this is crazy deep. Just what he's talking about. It literally just kind of had a conversation with the devil. And what he's talking about there of just like being tormented, but then also kind of like finding himself, or what the devil is telling about himself, and how he's going to continue to haunt him, torment him, even if he goes to heaven, send a demon after him to try to. Oh my goodness. But then we're going to go back because I love the piano switch up there and where it dropped in and got more mellow. I'm trying to find about where it started.
Look, he don't eat much, let him starve. I don't feed him, I just beat him. I just leave him in his room, in a fetal. Let him cry, let him yell, let him scream. I don't need him. Lift off and I'm ticked off my pitfalls. I latch on to like a pit dog. I sit calm with a sick thought of a sitcom with a life I live. Life I live's more like a sci-fi flick. I hide in, wanna watch, dive right in. My silence doesn't mean I'm dying, just means I'm careful with the time I spend. So look what I done. Ay, helping them people I love. My life is not
everyone knowing that I'm a death bringer. That lingua vexing, yeah, leaving a regular rapper resting, bruh. This is what I give it, such an incredible wicked rush, a vivid gush of poetical livid stuff to rid its gruff. Said I better go rip it rough and I lit it up. The prestige I got that from people loving the text speed. Lyrically elect me gently, the beat that got you bobbing into your neck bleed. That is telling me let's feed on the bit of the bogus, to hit it with focus, deliver the doses and give a crit of the dopest. Spit it to flow sick, another critic corrosive, a swig of the roguish to give you liver cirrhosis. Boogie monster, rep it with an F and a hoodie want to step into the session and fully conquer the weapon to lessen our profession, go bully bonkers. Left in the wreck, never checking the goodie stompers. Shake his crown, thought it was gonna make us run away in the battle with his sickest frown. Shake his ground, like I'm the Mecha Godzilla, I'm such a killer when I break it down. These flows are the cheat code for the weak.
Yo, this is dope. We haven't made through all of it, but just, Tech9 is so in his bag as well. And similarly to just the collaboration with Hopsin and Lost, I imagine, NF, talking to them is like, yo, I keep things clean. I don't want any swearing or cursing within the songs that I do. He mentioned NF on one of the earlier songs. He honorable. He mentioned that a couple of times, of saying what he does in an honorable way. And so we haven't made it all the way through, but that's another thing where so far Tech9 often in his music has swearing and cussing and language and innuendos of that nature. So far it's been clean, and so I'm curious. But oh man, this is just crazy of what his flow, what he's talking about. Tech9, this is crazy, just dope.
Like I'm the Mecha Godzilla, I'm such a killer when I break it down. These flows are the cheat code for the weak Joes that need those elite bros with the heat so they can eat on the D-low off a beast. Your ego got it vetoed. Please close your beak foes, delete scrolls, take it from me. Thieves chose to try to decode. Reload the beat so I can reach each soul. No cease, no finito, release. Go! I am the chosen and everyone is beholding. My energy is golden cause the million is being broken from enemies in the open approach. And I'm never joking, the remedy being spoken. I'm hoping that you're soaking it up. I'm in the motion, I'm doping, I'm never choking. My devotion to floating like a notion. The Holy Ghost and I'm scoping the evil poke. I'm provoking the wicked notion of croaking. I'm really floating and quoting that I'm closing it up. Talking behind my back, end up with 9 as that see me and
do it.
Kinda whack, you could not find a knock, hit you with a rhyme attack, really and spray. I'ma beat you cause I'm greedy and slay. If you creepy and cray, I'ma eat you like PB&J, kiwi and grapes. I'ma demolish them when the TB and play. I started recording in my number 3 Jordans, dungaree sporting. The tongue of me is gonna be scorching. The punishing hunter eat like a hungry orphan. T9 and NF are elephants in the room without a closet for skeletons. Quit embellishing. A demon from Hellas and yell it when done in your element.
Look what I done. Helping them people I love. My life is not what it was. No, I do whatever.
We're going back and listening to the whole scheme at the end of T9 and NF are elephants. Like, we're big dogs. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. In the room without a closet for skeletons. Quit embellishing. A demon from hell is sent. Yell it went. Donnie, you're out of your element. And just like kind of how he tied it there with what NF was talking about earlier scheme, having the conversation with the devil and devil sending demons after him, chasing him. And then just kind of tying it, but closing the thought again there and collaborating, I would say, from the lyrical aspect of what they're talking about within the song, and just tying the knot there. That was dope. Let's go back.
I'm attack really and spray. I'ma beat you cause I'm greedy and slay. If you creepy and cray, I'ma eat you like PB&J, kiwi and grapes. I'ma demolish them when the TB and play. I started recording in my number 3 Jordans, dungaree sporting. The tongue of me is gonna be scorching. The punishing hunter eat like a hungry orphan. T9 and NF are elephants in the room without a closet for skeletons. Quit embellishing. A demon from Hellas and yell it when done in your element.
Look what I done. Helping them people I love. My life is not what it was. No, I do whatever I must. Count on one hand who I trust. Count on one hand who I trust. Yeah, count on one hand who I trust. Count on one hand who I trust. Look what I done. Helping them people I love. My life is not what it was. I'll do whatever I must. Count on one hand who I trust. Count on one hand who I trust. Yeah, count on one hand who I trust. Count on one hand who I trust.
Count on one hand who I trust. Yo, crazy collab. So many songs on this mixtape to just re-listen to and really dive in on second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth listens. Such a great song. Something that a thought that came to mind just really with this song, this project, and some of the collaborations. One, bigger names from Hops, and it finally happened. They got to do another song. Like they can't just do one. They got to do a project. If you haven't seen that reaction, particularly at the end of the video where there were all of the balloons I'm assuming all of the bodies and just like people with baggage or additional baggage that's buried. Like Hopsin and NF, that's got to be the beginning of a story, and just the collaboration here with N9ne, just crazy. But one thing that came to mind is like NF, I think, makes rappers better. Not only does he improve himself, he improves the hip hop and rap game, he improves the community. But the challenge here of just like keeping it clean and not using curse words, because it can be so easy and nuanced within, I would say, a lot of hip hop and rap music, where to close a thought or a flow or to make a diss, whatever the case may be, just using cuss words as a filler. And so clearly with the people that have collabed with him who do swear within their music, collabing with them and them not doing it, I think it helps make them better and really think through what they're trying to say and how they're going to use words, varying words, everything but cuss words, to get their point across, and while still having their intricate flows and details about it. And so just something that came to mind of just how I think NF is, particularly with these collaborations, makes people better and helps improve not only the game but then other artists. So dope song, that was crazy. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts around just the subject and things we talked about within this video, as well as particularly part of the song that you really liked as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video in the future. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.